Estrada here again with another knowledgeable and exciting speech to give you. This one pertaining to the bowling ball hand positioning and the backswing. As you know, I've been bowling for almost 20 years now. I've been in the competitive scene for like the last 13 years or so. And without bowling, I would have never gone to college. I'm very, very thankful for what it's provided to me because I was able to earn a scholarship and become the first person in my family to graduate from a university. And with that being said, here's a little scenario for you. Have you and your friends ever gone to a bowling alley? You got those crazy clown shoes that they give you. You found one of those green, yellow, purple, orange bowling balls, and then it was your turn to go. You stuck your hand in the ball, you walked down the lane, you threw it, but it just kept sliding into the left or right gutter over and over again. But then the guy next to you, he seems to have crazy looking shoes on, and he has a colorful ball, but his just curves into the pins, and you just wonder how this can happen. Well, I'm going to try to explain to you how you can also do this. So with that being said, let me pull out a bowling ball. And this is one of my own personal ones. It's called a C System 2.5. I have about 7 different bowling balls, but I have a particular liking in this one because I have about 3 perfect games on it. There's the finger hole, there's the thumb hole. And what do you do with that? Well, this one's drilled for a right-hander, so you're going to take your right hand, take your index finger, middle finger. You're going to take it to the holes and you're going to go to the first indent on your hand. This is called a fingertip grip. The purpose of a fingertip grip is to come out of the ball really quickly. When you come out of the ball really quick, you're creating a lot of friction on the ball, and this helps it curve down the lane. But that alone is not going to make your ball hook. There's other things involved, and that's called hand positioning. If you flatten out your hand like this, you're not going to generate much spin on the ball. But if you cuff your wrist like this, you're going to be able to generate a lot of hook on your bowling ball. So that's what we want to do, right? We want to just hook the ball. So we're going to cup our wrist every single time. No, you don't want to do that, because if you're able to pay attention to how your ball's moving down the lane, if you notice that it's already hooking a lot without cupping your wrist much, you probably want to flatten it out to get as less hook as possible because the ball is doing all the work. But then again, if you notice that the ball is just not hooking at all, that's when you cup your wrist so that you can make that ball spin. And then the last step is your backswing. I'm going to demonstrate for you a backswing. So hopefully I don't hit the ceiling because it's very, very low. So I'm going to take my ball. I've got my hand positioning, see? I'm cuffed. Then I'm going to do this. Notice how I'm very almost vertical there. I personally like to be as high as possible, pretty much vertical. By doing this, I'm able to generate a lot of speed on my ball, and I'm able to uncuff my wrist to generate that hooking power. By cupping my wrist, having my backswing like this, speed alone is generating all of that hook. But not everybody can do this because there's a lot of strain you're putting on your back and your knees. When you're in the competitive scene, you're doing at least 100 games a week, which is a lot of wear and tear on your body. There's other ways to do it. You can have a medium backswing or a low backswing. You're just not going to generate as much hook as if you're vertical. But it's not necessary. As long as you're able to look down the lane, see what your bowling ball is doing, position your hand, and adjust accordingly, you too can hook the ball. Thank you.